You know, BlackHawk Paramotor does a lot of cross-country trips or cross-country adventures. This last adventure that we went on was in an area that we knew was beautiful, but was always our last choice, so to speak. And we made a mistake. This trip was actually probably the best. The conditions for this entire flight were spectacular. I think maybe I hit one bump.
Any wind?
No wind. This is it.
The rest of it was all about low, slow, exploring, and it was fantastic.
My name is Jeff. Been flying with Team BlackHawk for several years. The best part about being a part of the paragliding community is that you meet a lot of people that are from all over the world, all walks of life. There's young and old and in between, and we like to get together periodically and take off and pick a destination, and we all meet up there and fly for a few days. Somebody will meet us there in the car, and we'll all have some dinner and swap some stories. Go on to the next spot the next day, and you develop some really great long-term friendships, and it's all about that. The whole sport of paramotoring and BlackHawk, Team BlackHawk, all gets down to the adventure. Such a blast, and at the end of the day, it's just all about the flying.
I'm Heidi Lee, one of the team pilots of BlackHawk Paramotor USA. I'm a mother of two little girls, ages 7 and 8, and it's kind of cool when they're asked at school, hey, what does your mom do? They say, she flies. They get a kick out of that. Powered paragliding and doing these adventures is so much fun. We get to see and experience things that most people don't. It completely changes your perspective on things, and to a degree life in general. Powered paragliding allows you to be like a bird. You can fly low, slow, go almost anywhere and see things that most people will never be able to see or experience. If you've ever dreamed of flight, this is the best way to get into it.
My name is Sridhar Reddy, and I'm originally from India. I joined Mike on one of his adventures, which are constant, and also real adventure in that sense that every story, every adventure that you go to is different from the last one. And one thing that is very unusual about a sport like this is you really get to make friends very quickly. Maybe because it's a little bit risky, it is a lot of fun. Maybe because it involves beautiful places. We've shared some very intense moments in the air, some very fun-filled moments in the air, and that gives you an intensity of experience, an intensity of shared experience that you don't get with very many sports. I can't think of any other thing that I do where the person that you just met this morning is now your best buddy because you flew out with him in a very shared moment. It reminds you of that now as an adult, your playground is not the ground or it's not a field anymore, but it's up in the air, and just like, you know, just playing with each other. I did not expect them to be this long in my life.
I'm Christoph, so I'm team pilot with Team BlackHawk for the last 6 years. It's great to be a team pilot. It's like it always puts you in new adventure stuff you don't expect. Today in the morning I went over the clouds. When people ask you why are you doing it, you pull your phone, you show the picture where you're like over that layer of clouds, just like white underneath you, and everybody just says, this is not you. It's like, yeah, this is me, like over the clouds. That what makes everybody just like going in their mind, they wish they would be there. with all the stress at work to be that free and have that much fun. It's just great to have that moments. Since I'm from Germany, Germans are usually just focused on work. It's like if it doesn't have anything to do with work, it's bullshit, like my dad would say, right? And with paragliding, it's just like it's a different world. There's more to it to just pay bills and die, right? And that's kind of what paragliding, powered paragliding did to my life. To see, hey, there's more.
Great people, dynamite experience, wouldn't trade it.
When I drove home tonight, I can say like, yeah, it was all about the flying. That's why we do it.
Many of us have dreamt since we were very small about flying. I would encourage everybody to venture away from the nest, go out there and go somewhere.